Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. I'm so glad that you're here with me. My name is Jennifer Austin. I'm a retired professional dancer, and I'm a certified yoga, Pilates, and Tai Chi instructor with over 30 years of teaching experience. I've also had the honor of being able to teach everyone from young children to people in their 90s. One of the things that I have found as I have aged is that my fitness plan and program has had to be adapted and has had to undergo some changes. Whether or not you're a person that's been fit your entire life, or you're someone who is just now at a place in life where you have time to work on yourself, I'm hoping that I'll have something for everyone in these podcasts. Each podcast will have a different focus. Today, we're going to focus on our neck. And other days we'll focus on our back, we'll focus on our wrists, we'll focus on strength, we'll focus on balance, all different issues. And we also want to hear from you about what you would like more information on. So I want to share with you some of the things that I have found. So glad that you're with me here today. And we're going to do a couple of different series of exercises today. And please know that everything that we're going to do, you can do seated. And I'm going to show some of this sitting on a bench, and then I'm going to show some of it standing. You can do all of this neck series standing up, sitting in a chair or on a bench or on the couch or sitting on the floor. Whatever's comfortable for you, that's going to be perfect. Okay. So, however you want to start, let's get started. So, I'm going to sit down on my bench. And the most important thing that I have to pay attention to is I have to sit up super straight and tall. So, I don't want to do any of these exercises slumped over in poor posture because that'll happen later when I'm not exercising. But right now, I want to be very conscious of my posture, opening my chest and back and sitting up very tall. So I'm going to start out working my neck, which is a part of my spine. Okay, so it's the top part of my spine. And I'm going to start out dropping my head forward and dropping it backwards. And this is like nodding your head yes, very slowly. And I'm going to do 3 full sets because 3 is a kind of a magical number. And then I'm going to stop in my neutral spine position, still opening the chest and back. Now, we're going to go to our next series, which is head rolls. Now, you can start to the right or the left. It does not matter at all, but you want to roll the head very gently and try to go equally to each direction. And you want to do 3 circles. You're going to have a little popping or cracking in your neck. Don't pay any attention to that. Keep going. The only thing that we stop for is sudden onset pain. So that's 3. I'm going to stop. I'm going to sit up tall, realign the spine, and then I'm going to start to the left. Circling left. Make 3 circles, sitting up tall, equal to each wall. Doing the very best I can to really equal that out. And relax, lifting the chest and back, sit up tall. You did great. All right, the next one in our series. My arm is going to reach out to the side, to my head. This shoulder stays down, and I'm going to pull. Counting to 3, I'm going to come up, and the other hand goes out and to the head, and I'm going to pull. 1, 2, 3. In between, I'm going to stretch up tall and slowly float those arms down. And that was 1 set. Set number 2, arm out, hand to the head, pull, and release. Other side, sit up tall, hand to the head. 1, 2, 3. And lift up tall, stretch, and release. Last set, reach to the side, sit up tall, hand to the head, the shoulder stays down. Pull and release. Other side, stretch, hand to the head, pull, 2, 3, and release. Stretch and hands floating down. Good job. Third set of the series. Hands come together, kind of arching that back. Elbows pull. I'm on the edge of my seat right here, but you sit where you're comfortable. Elbows come together. I pull down gently on the neck. Count to 3. And lift up. That was kind of a quick 3. Stretch. And elbows together. Forward. And lift up. Stretch. This is almost a hyperextended back right here. Last one in the series. Down. And lift up. And relax. And anytime you need to get a drink of water, go right ahead. Focus on your breathing. So I'm sitting in this beautiful forest. I'm in Colorado right now. I'm not always here, but I thought we'd take advantage of this scenery. Being outside is always a luxury. We got another set coming up. Hands behind your head. This one's different. I'm going to pull down. I'm going to lift one arm, and then I'm going to lift the other arm. Nice little twist. I'm going to lift up and stretch. That didn't count. Here comes our first one. And down. And lift. And lift. And stretch. And open. Working on that posture. And number 2. Down. And stretch. And stretch. And lift. Stretch. Last one. You got this. Forward. Down. And stretch. And stretch. And up. And lift up. Ah, and there's the sun shining. How nice. And relax. And release. So in between, I can kind of just ragdoll it out, shake it out. We got one more in this seated set, but it's my favorite. Shoulder shrugs. We don't realize, but lots of times if we're under a lot of stress, we're not sleeping well, maybe things are going wrong, maybe we're just not feeling that great. We hold tension and stress pretty much from here to here. So we really want to relax these areas of our body. That includes our neck. So we're going to pull our shoulders up and crash. We're going to do it 3 times. Ready? Pull them up, squeeze, 2, 3, crash. And 2, 2, 3, crash. And 3, 2, 3, crash. And relax. You should feel better. Okay, we kind of de-stressed our bodies just a little bit. Very good, guys. This next segment, I'm going to do standing, but you can also remain seated for this if that's more comfortable. You can also always put your hand on a chair or on a railing to make sure that you feel stable. This position is called forward fold, and I'm going a little bit out of sequence of where I was going to start, but I'm going to go forward fold, then we're going to do a little touchy, and then we're going to close out with a little bit of yoga today. So soften those knees, open the chest and back. My chin folds down forward first, and I'm going to slowly drop down to the ground. Using gravity, I'm going to bend my knees. I'm going to roll up and lift the chest. So I'm going to use gravity here. Chin drops. If your hamstrings are super flexible, cross your arms right here, providing your own weight. Bend your knees, roll up, and stretch. You can also use a block right here, or I could lean over and touch my bench, put it in front, either way. Last one, I start soft knees, chin down, slowly rolling forward, tucking the pelvis, rolling up, stacking that spine just like a strand of pearls, and release. Very good. Softening those knees. I'm going to soften my knees, and I'm going to take my hands down. If you have any dance training, these are jazz hands. If you don't, just stretch those fingers. I've got my knees bent. This is going to lock my shoulders. This is called Wise Owl Gazes Backwards. So this is a great little Tai Chi exercise for our neck. So I'm going to look to the left. I'm going to come back, and I'm going to look to the right very slowly. This is great for driving, like when I pull out and I try to look to the right or the left. I want this mobility in my neck. I want this range of motion. That's what we're working on here, is not losing range of motion in our neck. Every time, go a little bit further, maybe a millimeter, maybe a centimeter, maybe an inch, but try to go a little further. 3 full sets. And relax, ragdoll, shake out. Great, guys. This is our last thing today. I'm putting my feet a little closer together. So this is a yoga. This is going to be Sun Sal A. We're not going to go down to the floor. Your feet can be hip distance apart. You can have their feet together. You can have your big toes touching, whatever's comfortable for you. Hands pressing together. Pelvis is going to come forward. Knees are soft. I am going to come down and I'm going to stretch up as tall as I can. I'm going to swan dive forward with a flat back. Then I'm going to reach up, hello, back down, bend the knees. I'm going to carve this space out to the sides, shoulders down. I'm going to lift up and lean back. And then I'm going to sit in a chair. Pretend chair, stay. Using your legs, stand up and let those arms float slowly down. If this feels unstable, feel free to put your hand on a chair or a railing, however you can get it done, okay? Number 2, reach up. So I want to think about stretching my spine, my neck, all of my back, and forward, and up to the shins. This is an angled back down, bending the knees, come through that space, very isometrically, using all the muscles in my back, shoulders down, rib cage up to back, and sit down, just like you're in a chair. I'm stretching from my fingertips to my tailbone, and back down. And one more, down, lifting up, and forward, and shins, and down, and up, and down, and sit. Fingertips to tailbone, using your legs, stand up. Hands come down. Now we're going to close this segment with a blessing, and we're going to use our Namaste blessing from yoga, which means go in peace or peace be with you. Before I do that, I'd like to give you one thought for today, and that thought is that you are absolutely enough, that who you are, what you believe, your walk today is totally enough, that you are perfect at being you. My blessing, namaste. Follow you until we meet again. If you enjoyed this podcast, please like it and subscribe to it, and we'll see you soon. Thank you so much. So lots of times people want to know, when is the best time of day for me to exercise? A lot of that depends on your schedule. And as a senior, you really want to focus on making sure that that drops into your day every single day. Interesting enough, if I exercise in the morning, it has different benefits than exercising in the evening. So if I exercise in the morning, and I am checking my notes because I want to make sure I give you this correctly, it boosts energy and alertness for the day. So if I get up in the morning, I get my exercise going, I can count on those things to help me get through my day. If I exercise in the afternoon or the evening, one of the things that it will help me do is it will help me to relax. So, it depends on kind of what you're looking for your exercise to do. It can also help improve physical performance in a way that if you have evening activities going on, if you're going to go play pickleball, you're going to go walk, or just go out and have dinner with your friends, that you may have a little more energy because you did exercise later in the day. So it just depends on what's going to work best for you. There's no perfect solution. It's very much a personal question, and only you can find out what works best for you. I do switch mine around periodically. I prefer mornings because I tend to be a little lazy. And by the afternoon, it's like, oh, I don't think I want to do it. So it just depends on where you're going to be able to get the job done and where it's going to be the most beneficial for you.